Good evening. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you aren't. And thank you for subscribing if you have. I'm doing this video today. I'm traveling and I'm in this gorgeous neighborhood in Studio City, and there's owls and other birds. So I've invited them in to communicate and speak to us during the read. So I'm going to try something new. I'm trying a new read where I'm going to do a current energy read, and I'm just going to see what the cards have to say for the collective. And if it doesn't resonate with you, of course, I'm sure by now you are someone who has watched tarot card reads before, and you know that if it doesn't resonate, then I'm probably not the reader for you. But if it does, great. I'm so happy to be here for you. Okay, so excuse the saws in the background, but I think you'll be able to hear me. And I didn't want to let them stop me from doing this read. So anyway, so I know there's a lot of powerful energy going on in the skies. We've got Jupiter and Venus making some kind of a magical trine. I have been not looking that closely at what's going on. I've been doing a lot of reads, which is great. I love to do reads. If you would like a personal read, go ahead and email me. My link is below, or my email address is below, and I'll be happy to do you a read. So I'm not quite sure what's going on entirely astrologically, but I am going to just see what the cards have to say for the current energies for the collective. That would be the best thing for the collective to know about how to navigate what is going on. Coming from beautiful sunny Southern California. And thank you for being here. I invite in the highest guides and angels to be with us in this read so that we may be guided to our highest best destiny, highest best version of ourselves, in love and life. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. I just put some cream and it got all over my ring. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck into two. Oops. I'm letting nature be a part of this read. Okay, well, that's interesting, isn't it? This is my secret card, which represents twin flame. I do a lot of personal reads, and I really do attract a lot of twins coming to me for reads. So I put in a secret card that indicated to me that I was doing a read for twins. And so I guess this is turning into a union, divine partnership, union, love read. I do believe the universe is trying to encourage that. I think it serves the greater whole in some powerful way, because all my reads are very strong with this. Okay, so we start out with the Knight of Cups coming forward. This is in alignment. How I do my reads is these two are out of alignment. We'll talk about that. These are out of alignment, in alignment, a little out of alignment, out of alignment. So we're going to talk about that. The Knight of Cups is in alignment. I think what's happening to most people is they're coming into a mental awareness of needing to adapt a more soft, kind, nurturing, loving energy, because we start out with the Knight of Cups, progressing forward. It feels like people are waking up to balancing themselves, feeling more emotionally calm, emotionally balanced, coming into inner union of energies. Because this represents divine union, this is my heart spot, head spot, being very nurturing, being very feminine, calm, soft. I've been doing a lot of reads for people, actually, and the message has been to sort of part of the lessons in this Mercury retrograde was to learn how we could communicate softer, communicate from our hearts more. With that Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, we're realizing with this awakening card how to communicate with more truth, honesty, but from the heart, because it's a water sign, it's emotion, from honest truth, emotional truth. So there's an awakening. Even though we have a lot of these out of alignment cards, the main message is that there is an awakening as to what has been out of alignment, because the current situation is the beginning of the read, which looks like celebration over a sort of elevated response to something, a repeat issue. So in other words, most people I think that are listening to this read have broken through to another level, have broken through something that has been out of alignment, or a way of operating from the mind, thinking, communication that is not loving and kind, or from the heart, that has thrown things out of alignment. And this creates a lot of joy in the querent, or whoever is listening to this read, the collective. There's this sort of inner union in our conscious awareness with our heart. This is head heart aligned right here. This read is beautiful. Now we come to some out of alignment things here, and let's take a look at that. We have, well, we do have king and queen together. We have union here. We have conflict, we have the world, and then we have these out of alignment cards. Okay, this is my divine section. So this is head divine, heart divine, head divine. I think what it's saying is that the reason that there's a more imbalanced energies going on with the divine feminines that are most likely watching this read is that they have learned to not be so 3D focused. Excuse the saws, I'm keeping going. So there's a turn away from being so 3D focused, aware of not to be so 3D focused. We get the Knight of Wands out of alignment, Three of Cups. So this is going to represent joy of this new transition that we're arriving at with this information, with this new awakening hitting in the divine section of the read, becoming aware of how the feminines are becoming aware of how they operated in a way that was emotionally out of alignment, or threw things out of alignment, causing conflict. And this is a turning point for the feminines and for the masculines, because I see the masculines turning in, people coming into union, feminine, queen, feminine becoming aware of her egoistic issues in this dynamic, enabling this. It's so funny how the Eight of Cups is going to the Nine of Cups, getting this other cup, understanding now what has thrown things out of alignment for their masculines. And remember, if you're masculine bodied, you can still hold mostly the feminine energy. So whichever you are identifying with. So now let's just talk a little bit about this five of cups is a sadness. So we're getting a shifting from, because then we go to world, we got knowledge of the world. This piece of transformation, or this transformative piece of information, is going to transform the experience, because it puts the feminine in a lot of strength, because she has a lot of strength now to overcome the trivialities of focusing on the 3D. She's less focused on that, enabling a certain amount of harmony, because we've got the feminine up here, which is about soft strength, soft power. She's in charge because it's hitting in the divine section, which means this is the core message. So this is a type of strength that the feminine has developed to not be triggered and lash out, and instead respond and communicate from heart and truth and honesty, and knowing that that puts things better into harmonic union, and knowing that it's throwing her union out of alignment by focusing on the negative. Now the world, which means she is now becoming aware that this is leading her to attainment, and that the conflicts involved, she's aware of the egoistic element of it, of not knowing what was truth. And knowing what is true puts you in inner union and brings you this dream come true. So I guess this turned into a twin flame, twin flame, or divine partnership, divine love read. So hopefully, if this is relevant to you, that it was helpful and it resonated with you. All right, thanks for watching. Namaste.